Articulation Radio. Articulation. Salutations. Welcome to another exciting episode of Articulation Radio. I am your hostess, the eternally grateful Goddess Sage. You know how we do things here at Articulation Radio. We will kick off the top of the day's episode by taking a quick glance at the news headlines. And today's news segment is sponsored by bepublished.org.
These are three of the news headlines and events I saw today, Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020, when visiting EliteValuesNews.com. On your behalf, the Federal Trade Commission hosts a virtual data portability workshop 8:30 a.m. until 3 p.m. Eastern Time via the event page at ftc.gov. The upcoming magic show with Michael Barefoot takes place in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, starting at 7 p.m. online at GTS Theater. That's GTSTheatre.eventsmart.com. And the USA continues to lead the world in reported cases and deaths due to COVID-19 from 214 countries. Those are three of the news headlines and events I saw today when visiting EliteValuesNews.com. Head on over right now and anytime you get throughout the day, every hour on the hour, because things always happen in this world, and the staff here at Elite Values News make sure to keep you abreast of as much as possible. Check us out right now and see what's going on. I am Joaquin Mann, reporting live.
Looking to get the latest news? Visit Elite Values. EliteValuesNews.com has all the latest news and information. Check out the headlines daily. EliteValuesNews.com for all of your latest news.
Do you want to be published? Are you looking for a high-quality, low-cost way to be published with a fast turnaround? Visit bepublished.org to publish today. www.bepublished.org. bepublished.org. Publish today. Books, movies, and music.
Listeners, we love you, we hear you, and I am definitely glad to be with you again today on another exciting and fresh installment of Articulation Radio. Now, this episode will be filled with nothing but music, and we are going to touch on a topic, so let's get this show rolling for you.
It's a dirty world, a dirty game. When I think about my life, I want to make a change. Tired of living out this life, trying to shield the pain. Stuck under this umbrella, but it won't shield the rain. I'm starting to understand things will never change, but it's still heavy on my mind, got me picking my brain. I'm trying to keep a steady route, but ain't feeling the lane. Don't look for me to pull you out, cause no feelings remain. If I could take it all back, I would've squeezed that trigger long ago. Then know one day I'd be surrounded by these silly hoes. They act like vultures flying around my head, just trying to pick my bone. Gotta ride around my city every night, packing my chrome. Steady trying to knock me off the rim, but I'm still holding on. Don't nobody wanna ride with me, so I ride all alone. Rolling blunts and smoking longs, pushing pedal to the metal. Haters lurking, trying to stop me, but I swear I never settle. Ain't no need to play pretend. Living in this world of sin. If you ain't moving how they moving, niggas try to do you in. If you got it and they want it, they try to keep you under pin. Only way you gonna make it is if you play this game to win. Standing strong and never breaking, path the thorn so I can't shake it. Steady stabbing in my skin till I blow up, cause I can't take it. I get tired of niggas faking, lying to me in my face. It's hard when you just trying to make it, but everything you get they take. It's a dirty world, a dirty game. When I think about my life, I wanna make a change. Tired of living out this life, trying to shield the pain. Stuck under this umbrella, but it won't shield the rain. I'm starting to understand things will never change, but it's still heavy on my mind, got me picking my brain. I'm trying to keep a steady route, but ain't feeling the lane. Don't look for me to pull you out, cause no feelings remain. I'm trying to make it out, no time for mistakes, cause I ain't trying to fall. And if I do it standing tall, back pressed against the wall. Just give me a little space, cause I'm trying to figure it out. I must know what it's about, don't wanna live my life in doubt. I've been hurt many a times, I'm trying to find a safer route. Just trying to keep it 100, I don't need 10 dimes. I'm only in search of one, but I'm kinda pressing for time. Never know what's coming next, ain't no love and it's a shame. Hope the struggle ain't in vain. Still struggling to ease the pain. Seems like just a touch of fame will turn the real ones into haters, man. Used to chill, now I'm steady getting side-eyed. I'm focused on the grind, they got me targeted for drive-bys. Been loyal to a fault, and those the ones that I'm denied by. Got love for my city, but I don't seem to pull no heartstrings. I gotta get it, my heart's pumping like a train. Knowing there's nothing but strangers, gotta take it with a grain. It's a dirty world, a dirty game. When I think about my life, I wanna make a change. Tired of living out this life, trying to shield the pain. Stuck under this umbrella, but it won't shield the rain. I'm starting to understand things will never change, but it's still heavy on my mind, got me picking my brain. I'm trying to keep a steady route, but ain't feeling the lane. Don't look for me to pull you out, cause no feelings remain. It's a dirty world, a dirty game. When I think about my life, I wanna make a change. Tired of living out this life, trying to shield the pain. Stuck under this umbrella, but it won't shield the rain. I'm starting to understand things will never change, but it's still heavy on my mind, got me picking my brain. I'm trying to keep a steady route, but ain't feeling the lane. Don't look for me to pull you out, cause no feelings remain.
ArtistReview.com. All artists need a platform. The Artist Review makes sure you have the one you need to put your work in front of your fans. ArtistReview.com. Artist, REVUE.com. From arranging art exhibitions to musical performances to radio interviews to so much more, the Artist Review helps your work get seen. ArtistRevue.com. ArtistReview.com.
Damn problems out y'all mama. Alright, check y'all little ass in. Here we go. The Dallas Morning News reported a murder at midnight. Some bullets was flying, the nigga was dying. Up in them headlights like a gunfight at the OK Corral. It's Texas style, cause you know in Big D, Texas G, get Texas wild. The first stop was the morgue. The boy was lying on a cold slab. The killers, they had no remorse, but left a funeral tab. He got reported on the news one night and died out. Now the niggas who did the killing is laying low in the high. Waiting to surface for a reason, not a purpose. Better believe it's killing season, no reason to be nervous. Now it's on in the hood, you better grip up on the joint and put somebody at your back. You better watch your point, cause them boys in blue don't give a damn about you. You know that justice is blind and these courts don't have a clue. Protect and serve with 50 bullets in your ass. You give me 50 bullets, man, I'm giving you 51 back, cause it was.
Tell me why you murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, cause you're dangerous to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Tell me why you're murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, cause you're dangerous to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
Now, models who did the killing, you from the hood, you a suspect. With no regrets, I'm a deadly threat, these laws be bug like this say. It makes me wonder every night, will I be next? Black to die from a stray bullet, a single out for the next jack. I live by the sword, that's how I choose to die. I'm from the city where it's real and bullets smoke till the sky. Ain't got no fear for these laws, packing gas, and that's for real. I'm watching my cash flow stack, and I let my cat watch my back. It's do or die in the hood. Fools throwing each other brains. I taking a bullet to the brain is the way to take the pain out. Beware of these streets, cause these cops do get peeled. And if you dance to the music, the piper collecting this bill. So you take a chance when you dance on the streets at night. Circumstances enhances my chances of death. Saying in order to fulfill my life, I must die. But until then, I'm keeping my shit high.
Tell me why you murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Tell me why you murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
Now 12 o'clock midnight for most of America is bedtime. But up in the hood, that's the time for killers to make headlines. A day on top of the ground is a real good day for me. But living a long and healthy life is a real test for a G. See, I was born on these streets with my eyes open wide. And even I came with my third eye since the age of 5. Listen to everyday scene in my hood, I see violence. Some of these same old niggas spitting game. It's just silence. While some of the weakest niggas continue to try, some of the strongest gang. Little small fries willing to die for some fortune and fame. It's a shame how niggas be gaining the world and losing their soul. This guy a soldier from the sea. I'm ready to rock and low. These mediocre ass niggas claiming they some thuggy killers. But they claiming and banging and throwing up sets to get your ass drugged, nigga. It's murder at midnight. It's 11:59. So pack a grip. You're going on a trip and that ass is mine.
Tell me why you murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Tell me why you murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Tell me why you murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Tell me why you're murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me.
What's up, man? What?
Why you wanna murder me? I'm just trying to make some tracks for them G's, make them drop to their knees, falling for the southern groove ballin', so I keep them off the street, making ends meet. Now I got some girls calling, trying to get in the studio, wanna screw me though. Now I don't chase your women, but they pursue me, so gotta keep my distance, resist them, but they're persistent. I try to make them a hit, they get twisted. Now you blame me, but I didn't make the system, I'm just living it. You don't like what I'm doing, I don't give a shit. I keep the listener riveted. Want to book studio time? Well, space is limited. She's in the studio from 12 to 3, doing hustle in the streets, trying to move CDs, make enough money for the next project, please. When I make enough, the hustler may cease. Release that.
Tell me why you're murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Tell me why you're murdering me, that I cannot see. Midnight has fallen to me, such a danger to me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
Uncle G, why your ghetto stories sound like everyday stories that scare me?
Girl, be quiet. You always asking to hear this stuff and then want to ask these questions. So let's scary butt.
Turn on the light, Uncle G. Turn on the light. I'm getting scared, Uncle G.
Be quiet, girl. Your mama gonna come up here. You know I ain't supposed to be doing this anyway.
I gotta pee, Uncle G. Let me go. I gotta pee. Quit telling the story.
The youngest, where your brothers at? Go get them. You too scary for me.
I'ma tell my mama you told us this story.
Tell her, see if I tell you anything else next time you ask.
Unless you let me sleep with the lights on.
You gonna bribe me on, Uncle? Man.
PeopleWarmer.com. Book your travel today. PeopleWarmer.com for wherever you want to stay. PeopleWarmer.com wherever you want to play. PeopleWarmer.com. Go see a concert today. PeopleWarmer.com. Book everything you need. PeopleWarmer.com. Go ahead. Please, please. See, family, we told you we listen to you. We respond to your requests. Of course, you know you just heard that throwback that you wanted. Murder by G-Man featuring Smitty Smith and yours truly, Goddess Sage. And this episode of Articulation Radio which is titled Join the List for TRUMPXIT. Of course, we're encouraging Trump's exit, but I'll get into that. Of course, this episode was kicked off by No Feelings Remained, that cut by Sean Lux. Now, people, like I told you, again, this episode is all about us reminding you that today is National Voter Registration Day, and we are encouraging you to be sure that you are registered to vote so that you can be sure to actually vote. And we want you to make sure that your loved ones are actually, those who are 18 and older, are registered to vote, and that of course they actually go and cast their vote, whether they choose to early vote this week or whether they choose to wait until the big day on Election Tuesday to go in and vote. Great. I know some people are choosing to vote by mail. I really do not encourage that unless a person is physically unable to get to the polls, because of course we know how dirty Trump is, he and his crew, and we know how they were already stealing mailboxes. All kinds of crazy stuff was going on. So, just in case this psycho pulls any moves to steal the election again, then at least that way, or, his pundits, do what they do to just give it to him again. At least we know that we will have done what it is that we need to do to be sure to put on record that ain't the motherfucker we want in office. But anyway, now, so I want you all, for those of you who are like, okay, well, I'm registered to vote, but how can I help other people to register to vote? I say, just let them know that, hey, you can, whether they use it on their phone, their laptop, their iPad, whatever, but let them know that they can go ahead and celebrate democracy and do their part to reclaim our great republic, and go ahead and make this National Voter Registration Day the day that they, as well as other people in their circle, be sure to head on over to vote.com so that way they can get signed up and registered. Now, and you can also, whether you're registering yourself, and again, everyone has to be 18 or older. And as you know, various states have different requirements. And we know even for people who have felonies, they still, unfortunately, are not allowed to vote, to my knowledge. But at any rate, if you go over to vote.gov, then you will be able to see how not only can you register to vote there at vote.gov, but you can also find out information about the criteria to sign up to vote in various states, because there on the website, you're only able to sign up to register to vote in 40 states, including the District of Columbia. So you can register to vote there in DC as well as 40 other states, but you would want to check to see whether your state is on that list. And of course, they do have directives for you, so that way, if your state is not on the list, so that way you'll know how to go about getting registered in a state that is not there on the site. But again, at vote.gov, whether you live in DC or in 40 other states, you are able to go onto vote.gov, vote.gov right now or any day and register to vote. So go ahead, make sure that you, your crew, your loved ones, their circle, everybody is registered to vote. Everybody who is 18 or older and is able to register to vote, that they actually do go register to vote. 2020, okay? Let's make sure that just like the UK is dealing with Brexit, we make sure that we go ahead and deal with TRUMPXIT and go ahead and get this shit over with. Get him out. Get out. Okay, let's get this done. But it's going to take us all going to the polls, because as we know, the way this weasel was able to snake his way into the White House anyway was because on average, at least one or two people decided to stay home and not vote in their state. And that's how his people were able to make sure he got in. So do better, people. Do better. Even if you're like, well, I'm not going to vote, my vote doesn't count. You're not voting is what does count, as well as your voting does count. Everything counts. Again, people, even when you decide to not do anything in any situation, inaction is still inaction. It is still an active decision. So always Do what you are able to do. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off. Just handle up on your business. You know, after all, you call yourself a grown up. You know, you like getting accolades and, you know, feeling like you handling your business and people giving you props. So how about you do some stuff, you know, prop some stuff up, you know, put a business in place, you know, make sure that you handle up and vote so that whatever you do prop up or put in place is able to be sustained and maintained as well as passed along. But anyway, people, because as you can tell, I'm agitated because I can tell most of you probably are already registered and aren't even going to vote, or even aren't even going to tell other people to vote. But I hope you would. Please go to vote.com if you're not registered. I'm sorry, vote.gov. Go to vote.gov if you are not already registered to vote, and tell everybody in your circle this week to head on over to vote.gov right now, okay? Let's go ahead and again celebrate this democracy and make sure that this National Voter Registration Day, we flood vote.gov with new registrations. How about that? Up next, I have for you some Call Me by Mo Stacks, so stay tuned.
You have a product, let them help you increase sales. You have a video, let them help you make it go viral. Peoplewarmers.com, PeopleWarmers.com.
You are listening to Articulation Radio. Head on over to articulationmedia.club and let us know your thoughts.
Legendary.
Struggles are required in order to survive in life. Because in order to stand up, you gotta know what falling down is like. In order to stand up, the quality of your attitude will help determine the quality of your life. The quality of your attitude will guard your thoughts accordingly.
Legendary.
Told me get it, Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it, had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it. The devil told me get it, Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it, had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it.
I just want God to forgive forgive me for my sins. I just wanna rock 6-inch Louboutins. I just want a big ass house on the hill and never have to worry about no motherfucking bills. Left the past behind me cause it hurts so much. Too much done told me down. Wonder if I can build back up. Lord, I need your help now. My enemies wanna see me melt. In a world where they'll kill over a Louis belt. Shit ain't been right since my little brother left. Down and depressed, feeling like my life a mess. Got a lot on my mind, I need to get it off my chest. If it's anything over, then you can keep the rest. Yes, I must confess I fall short of my sins. Just hope and pray he open up the gates and let me in. Up until then, I'ma get this money. Cause the shit don't come when I'm free like funding. Dummy.
Mama told me get it. Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it. The devil told me get it. Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it. I'm facing demons trying to chase the grind. Clip with loaded nines. Snatch your soul out his body, seeps in his mind. The prophet of the streets will never be another kind. I'm one with my banker, so it's never dead time. You niggas colorblind, and it's a red line. Lord, forgive me for the sins that I'm steady trying. You niggas steady dying, protect your bloodline. My youngest move like the wounds, so they stuck with iron. My words is very bold, my life a heavy load. Born in the windy, so my heart is very cold. Trying to chase the gold, it's a dirty road. My baby mama tripping, what the fuck I'm with her for? But all I wanna know, is she really go? With my unborn daughter, think I let her go. With my unborn seed, set me as a man and understand the definition of a G and shake the land. Mama told me get it, Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it. The devil told me get it. Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it.
Real life in the ghetto I rep. I done seen more death about than life, and you got to tuck your feelings. Or get murked like pesticide do mice. White folk come through, cut off the light. Same nigga testified he got light. Used to be the main motherfucker with the work, now the nigga throwing nigga back rocks in the pipe. Need my cut like Argo. Pepper coming like a Marcialago. Potholes in the block, but I still gotta catch that cash. ASAP pronto. The Midwest version of Marlowe. 52 bricks in the cargo. Lord help me, if the Lord set me, some shit been hard though. Been scarred, folk, I got 9 shots in my 4-5. 10 whole niggas all in my face. 10 whole niggas I'ma send to hell. Before I eat these niggas I'ma say my grace. I know my place, I know what I'm supposed to be. I did it with the devil approaching me. I'm dealing with a brand new ghost. I seen it before, but she getting way too close to me.
Mama told me get it, Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna feel it. The devil told me get it. Granny told me quit it. Bred it from the streets, so I had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Had to go and get it. Partner in my hand, case a nigga wanna.
That was some for real stuff right there. That was Evil by Daddy Daytona featuring Pride and Marcy Largo. Up next is Nights Like This by Mike featuring Ice the Jeweler, followed by Rifle by Stillness Speak.
Would you like for a motivational speaker to come to your company or organization to speak to your group? Visit lifespurposeministries.com. That's lifespurposeministries.com or call 972-880-8316 to book your motivational speaker today. That's Life's Purpose Ministries.
Nights like this I wish that raindrops would fall. Yeah. Nights like this I wish that raindrops come pouring down, down, down. Keep it
at my weakness, I still put up a fight. Even though I seem happy, I'm still tortured inside. I'm always fucking depressed and turn my back to the light. Nobody understands my thoughts and the fucking pain it ignites. To be honest, my life has never been diamonds and gold. The warmth has been ripped from my heart and now it's cold as a stone. I never had no support, I'm making moves on my own. I'm so sick of all these fake niggas calling my phone. When you look at me, nigga, you looking at elegance. When you talk to me, you better show respect like a president. When I walk, I make the ground shake like I'm rolling with elephants. Western Mississippi, that's my unofficial residence. I'm screaming, fuck a hater, I'm only chasing my dreams. Don't get confused by the hype, cause it ain't what it seems. These niggas is lame, say number druggies and fiends. When they come to my city, they know I'm the king, nigga.
Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Yeah. Nights like this, I wish.
What you wish?
That raindrops come pouring down,
down, baby. I used to do it. Say this life that I live. I got a wife and some kids. I got a grind and some bill. Hard times and got real. When you ain't got it to give, and your main pond to turn. Like you shot at this wheel. Why you stocking the field? Growing crossing the field. Man, you vote them white folks. Call the cops and get killed. Don't give a fuck who you is. Shoot up the city for kill. Call a dude to miss skills. I hit the boot just to chill. I like to drink and no pills. I pass my stash in a weed. She one classy little bitch. Smash the gas in the beat. Real niggas all in my clique. You plastic bitch, you don't fit. I hit a lick and I dip. I taste the sip of that feel. You got the drip, I just spit. Throw in your hands of this deal. You missed the fake Dr. Phil. You ain't spending what I feel. In this world full of thrills. Wanna heart me some fears. Only night like this. I got a face full of tears. Cry, baby.
nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Yeah. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops come pouring down, down, down. For dear road.
Have you always wanted to start a business but can't seem to get it off the ground? Call 972-880-8316 for your free initial consultation with a representative from The Conglomerate, or visit theconglomerate.work today to book your consultation in person. Theconglomerate.work, THECONGLOMERATE.WORK. Articulation Radio thanks you so much for listening. So head on over right now to articulationmedia.club and let us know your thoughts on today's episode. In the meantime, we're going to keep the show rolling for you.
If you're looking for ghost writers, grant writers, technical writers, any kind of writers, go to the Writers Consortium. Their website is maryjefferson.us, MaryJefferson.us, the Writers Consortium, for all of your writing needs, proposals, grants, academic papers, whatever it is you dream of, ghostwriting. The Writers Consortium can help you achieve your goals.
Here is a little bit of this by Grateful. Then there's Keep On Missing You by Aiden Cole, and Won't You Come Closer by the Stonekeepers featuring Lakeisha Nugent.
Do you frequently shop online and you're looking for a new place to shop? Join the club, JeffersonTaylor.club, where models, designers, inventors, and other creators offer customers the best products at fair prices. Jefferson Taylor, JeffersonTaylor.club. Join the club. Shop today, JeffersonTaylor.club.
Want to buy stocks, jewels, real estate, or other high-end items? Would you love to be able to contribute to charitable initiatives but cannot do these things with the money you currently have? Join Regal City Investment and Social Club, where you can pool money each month with other investors to make major purchases, give to the needy, and possibly turn a profit. www.regalcity.xyz. Are you single and seeking a lifestyle club that's centered around you? Go to sittingroom.xyz to register today. Sittingroom.xyz.
got a new desire. You're telling me I cannot get any higher. But baby, I know when my love-searching soul is on fire. So won't you come closer? You know it's alright. Won't you come closer, baby? Stay with me tonight. We're in this crazy, hazy land. Let's get away from this bar. Baby, take my hand. We don't have to walk that far to get to my home place. I wanna show you something more. Let's reach out for a place where we've never been before. Don't need to hesitate, 'cause it's getting late. The night is warm and sweet. We're soaking from the heat. Let's go, just you and me. We can set us free tonight. So won't you come closer? You know it's alright. Won't you come closer, baby? Stay with me tonight. So won't you come closer? You know it's alright. Won't you come closer, baby? Yeah. Stay with me tonight.
Weddings are expensive, but your love is worth it. Go to marryusnow.us to book the Minister of Love to officiate your wedding today. The fee is only $200 if your wedding is in the city of Chicago, and there's only a small fee to get the Minister of Love to travel outside of Chicago to your wedding location. Book the Minister of Love today. Visit marryusnow.us. That's marryusnow.us.
Why does it have to be all good things must come to an end? And this is the end of this great episode of Articulation Radio, hosted by yours truly, Goddess Sage. I encourage you to not be a forgetful listener, to apply the wisdom that you've received today and take action and assist the cause that you heard about on today's episode, as well as be sure that you take action in your own life on fulfilling not only your own dreams, but also helping improve the lives of the people that you know. And as we always say here when we close out the day's episode, the staff here at Articulation Radio loves you. We thank you. We look forward to seeing you, talking to you, playing your music on an upcoming episode, as well as running your ad for your business or product on an upcoming episode of Articulation Radio. So be sure to head on over to articulationmedia.club right now. Re-listen to this episode, as well as listen to past episodes, and make sure that your ad is played and your songs are spun. In the meantime, you keep being a doer, keep being a move maker, and keep making things pop, baby.